Hi Leo, and welcome to your Twin Flame Journey Tarot reading for July 2019. I am going to read your energy on this side and your twin flame on this side. However, if you resonate more with this being you, feel free to swap it. Also, if you're a cross watcher and you feel this is more your side and this is more Leo, you can swap it as well. So I'm going to start by pulling a card to see what's going on in your heart, mind, and soul, Leo, in regards to your twin flame. And I am going to, if I can shuffle these cards, pull cards for your twin flame for the same reason and see if those energies are mirroring each other at all in July. So, little bonus. All right. 8 of ego energy. So this here is pretty much like, you know, being very egotistical and prideful. So that could be existing in you or within your twin flame, Leo. That kind of jumped out as the bonus. So we will see what that entails deeper in the reading. All right, in the heart space, we have some stagnation. We have 4 of heart energy. So Leo, between you and your twin flame right now in July, you don't feel the flow, you're not feeling the vibes, at least not emotionally. That doesn't mean that you don't have emotion and feel connected and attached to them. It's just you feel a stagnation, a lack of flow, a lack of communication between you and your twin flame in the heart space. In the mental body, we're coming through as the 6 of ego energy. So this is watching from afar, Leo, and this is coming out on your side. So with that, I would be inclined to say that you look in on your twin flame, probably separated twin flames coming through this reading just based on these first 2 cards. So this is like you're watching their social media or looking at old pictures, you know, trying to keep up with their life today as much as you can. Just, you know, and this doesn't have to be like obsessive or anything, but this right here in the mental body is you're definitely interested in what's going on with your twin flame and you're watching from afar, gaining information. And now at the soul level, we have the feminine of karmic energy. So Leo, this right here, for some of you could indicate that you are separated from your twin flame and you are in a karmic relationship with somebody else right now. And that would, you know, really, that would make this card make a whole lot of sense. Like if you are with somebody else, of course you're going to be watching from afar, okay? Now for others of you, this coming in at the soul space, this could be where you're watching from afar because your twin flame is in a relationship with somebody else, or the 2 of you could be in relationships with other people. Primary message is one of you is definitely involved somewhere else, and therefore you don't feel like you could be up close and personal with your twin flame. So Leo, let's see what's going on with your twin flame and see if any of these energies mirror each other. I'm actually really curious. I don't know. Definitely one of you is in a relationship. No way around it. If not both, but for sure one of you. Okay, in their heart space, we are coming through as the 4 of emotion. And so right there, Leo, look at that. Boom. You guys are mirroring each other in the heart space because 4 of heart energy and 4 of emotion would both be the 4 of cups in a standard tarot deck. And so you both are feeling that stagnation in your relationship, all right? And now this 8 of ego energy is making much more sense to me. There's kind of like maybe a standoff going on between you and your twin flame where you're like, I'm not going to reach out, they have to reach out to me. And they could be saying, well, I'm not going to reach out to Leo. Leo has to reach out to me. It's just there's something that's happened and we're not talking, and it's this battle of wills, a standoff of like who's going to break down based on this right here, okay? So Leo, in the heart space, you guys are mirroring each other. You both feel that stagnation and like in a rut and like, you know, is anything ever going to give? Next out would be the 8 of thoughts, and this is where they're at in their mental body. Blinded, projections, restrictions. So mentally, they feel like they can't communicate with you either. So there's no question for me now that this is a separated twin flame that's coming through in this reading. And very strongly one or both of you are in relationships, because you're watching from afar and they're feeling very blocked and restricted from you. So this could also indicate maybe one of you blocked the other on social media, because it's almost like one person is watching and the other person is like trying to block that, or the other person can't see what the other one's doing. You know, it's really weird, that pairing, but ultimately, watching from afar, because we're blocked in physical reality, we can't speak, or maybe one of you blocked the other, and so, you know, now we're watching from afar just however we can, getting what kind of information we can, because we have been physically blocked on social media, you know. Just very interesting with that, Leo. And lastly, in the soul space, we have the Ten of Roses. Accomplishment, life is good, prosperity. Okay, so over here, your twin flame looks like they are very focused on like career and like personal goals. And, you know, if they are in another relationship right now, that's just where they're at, Leo. And I hate to say that, like, nobody wants to hear that. But if they're in a relationship, it's like that's where they're at. Even though, like, you're still very much present in their energy field, I'm telling you, there's like this standoff between the two of you. And, you know, so either they're in a place right now where they're like, okay, you know, life is good, I will accept this even though it's not my Leo. I will accept this for what it is because I'm mad at my Leo right now. And I'm going to block Leo out. So, and I'm going to go off and do this. And others of you, this could be where, you know, they're just very focused on their career and finance, their personal goals right now, like more than a romance, more than like a reconciliation with you. This definitely could be where I'm just focused on me right now. But this still remains where we have this battle of wills, like this standoff between each other. And I'm just going to put that right there, because even if like you're blocked, it's like some of you, this could be blocked, unblocked, blocked, unblocked, or, you know, it is like nobody's blocked on social media, but in physical reality, we can't talk and communicate because, again, really strong, Leo, that you are in a relationship with the Karmic right now. Doesn't have to just be you, but that's how the cards played out. So let's pull some more dice. Hold on, I only grabbed 5. I need 6. All right, so Leo, over here on your side, we have the 9 of Wands pairing with the 5 of Pentacles. In the middle, wow, we have the 10 of Wands with the 2 of Swords. Oof. And then we have the Page of Swords with the 10 of Cups. Okay. So, Leo, over here, this person, your twin flame, they're coming through as 2 10s. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Roses, which, again, whatever they got going on in their life, like, that's their focus. This to me looks more about like family, career, finance, more than like another romance. If anything, the romance looks like it's more on your side. Doesn't have to be, this is general, but it's like they're very focused on building themselves, connecting with their family, career, personal goals, things like that. And, you know, with the Page of Swords showing up, like any sort of communication with them, I don't think you would get very far. Like they wouldn't tell you what they're really thinking and feeling about you. They would keep it close to their chest, okay? Over here on your side, showing us the Nine of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, that's like you kind of feel rejected, overlooked, not really happy with the way things are between you and your twin flame, or just what's going on in your life. Like it's kind of pushing you to your limit. And what exists in between is the Ten of Wands and the Two of Swords, which is super heavy. It's like it's such a burden on you both, man. You got 3 tens so far in this reading, okay? And that to me is like you guys are going to reach the end of this standoff very soon, okay? You are. But that would be like more at the end of July, or maybe all the way even into October, just because all these tens are showing up. But Leo, it's like you guys, there's this standoff, and I don't know what that's about. It's like neither one of you willing to break down. And I don't see like anybody being at fault here. Like there's no real, because you know, some readings it shows very strongly who screwed things up and who didn't. And in your case, that's not really what's coming through. It's at this point, it's no longer about that. It's you both have a side, and you both see things from your own perspectives, and it's like, I'm not breaking down and reaching out, and I'm not breaking down and reaching out. We're blocked right now with this Two of Swords, but it's like painful. It's a burden. It's for both of you, okay? It's not just like one of you is happy and sunshine and the other one's not. It's not like that. Over here, if your twin flame is not in a relationship with somebody else, it's almost like they dove into like a hobby, career, personal life goals, something to really distract from your disconnection from the ending of your partnership, or just however it played out. Like they are really focused on that, and that's enough for them at this time. And both of you in the heart space feel the stagnation, feel like the flow is very blocked. And over here on this side, it appears like, Leo, that you are in a relationship with the Karmic, and not ever forgetting about your twin flame, still watching and looking in and wanting to know about your twin flame. And you know, over here, because they're coming through as the Eight of Thoughts, I get the sense too, like that they feel like you blocked them out of your life, even if you didn't block them. Like that's what's weird here. Like I'm really getting like hung up on that, because it's like, are you blocked or are you not blocked? And oh my God, this just hit me. Eight of Thoughts, Eight of Ego Energy would be the same card in a standard tarot deck. Okay, so this is what I feel like this is how this is supposed to be. Like that, okay? Because it's similar energies. You both feel blocked from each other. That's why I was like, God, what is wrong with that? You both feel blocked from each other, and this is the energy between. Even though we feel blocked, we're still watching in on each other. There's no flow of emotion to each other. I don't feel like there's communication at all. But we have not left each other here with the Six of Ego energy. We're both watching each other, looking in on each other as we live our separate lives. Wow, okay. I feel better now, because that was really like screwing me up. Okay, so let's pull some more cards here. And again, those two eights, that's your standoff with each other. Like, I will not be the one to break down and reach out to you. All right, so not over you. I'm not surprised to see that coming in for you, Leo, even if you are in a relationship with somebody else. your twin flame is your twin flame. Your karmic is just a lesson, you know. What exists in between is enchanted. Yep, no matter how much we try to block each other, no matter how much we try to pretend like that it doesn't mean anything anymore, that's a lie. It's still there, Leo. It is still there. Wow. Yep. Because look at it over here on their side. Twin flame journey. Yeah. And they don't show it to you, Leo. They don't tell it to you. They hide it from you. You have no idea how this person really feels. You don't. I guarantee you, based on the total mixed bag of cards that has come out for them. I feel like what's presented, what you can see from looking in, like you think they're living the good life, like they're happy, they're satisfied, they're fulfilled, in whatever they're doing, like they ain't missing you. That's just how you feel. And when they're looking in on you, they kind of feel the same thing, like, oh, Leo's happy, Leo's got it together, Leo's not thinking about me or missing me, okay? But the truth at the end of the day is you are missing them. And to them, you are the only one. Like, you are the only one they will ever love. And potentially with this, if you guys don't eventually come back into union, they may never get serious with anybody else again, okay? Just because like, they see you as their one and only. And if it can't work there, who can it work with? And you are in the same energy, but Leo, I feel like in July, you're really missing this person. Like, you just, I don't know, you might be the one to cave first just because of this. Because they are really focused in whatever it is they're doing in their life right now. Okay? I don't think, even if they are with somebody else, Leo, that's not the main focus of their world. It's something else. And, you know, whatever it is, it's enough for them by not having you. It's like, well, I'll do this, you know? And they just throw their whole self into it. And it feels more like goal, career, self-improvement, just doing something that like they really enjoy, like a lot of happiness in it, more than another romance. Even if they aren't in a relationship, they've distracted themselves with something that they truly love to do, which in turn is like they try to fill the void of you with that, all right? But it doesn't work that way, does it? It sure doesn't. Even if they try to act like, you know, Leo, I'm good without you, they're not. Like, they're not. You are still so in their heart, in their soul with this card coming out, and you're not over them either. Leo, you miss your twin flame. If you are in a relationship with somebody else, this feminine of karmic energy, that would actually be, it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with this card here. And, you know, karmic relationships have to play their course out. They're there to help you learn and grow and teach you lessons and make you a better person to come into union with your twin flame. So those of you that are in a relationship with somebody else, even though you're really missing your twin flame, you know, this relationship that you're currently in should end by its own natural causes. Or if you realize, hey, I'm just not happy with you and I'm never going to be in love with you, then you know what? It's not so bad to be alone, right? Sometimes that's the best thing for you. And maybe, Leo, if that's the case for you and you're in a situation that you're not happy with and you don't feel like you can grow or learn any more than you have from it, it might be time for you to spend a little bit of your path and journey on your own and, you know, find what makes you truly happy aside from love and romance. Like, what are your dreams, goals, and aspirations? What self-improvement do you want to do? You know, it's just like almost like it's time to focus on you. And I kind of think I keep seeing that theme in all your other readings, just like weekly generals and like the spiritual ones. And now here it is coming through in the twin flame. So Leo, what is best for you? And as far as you and your twin flame coming back together, I'm going to pull some more cards because I'm like, who's going to break down here? It's a standoff. Like, you both are stubborn. Like, no, I am not going to be the one to, even though you both, like, clearly have never lost your emotion. Love is so complicated, right? Okay. Okay, so we have temporary reconnection, taboo things. Yeah, okay. With those two cards, that is my final confirmation. One of you, most likely you, Leo, is in a karmic relationship with somebody else. And that's the big reason why we have to block or can't have the communication in, you know, reality. Because it is taboo. And any sort of, like, reconnection, at least through June, it can only be, I'm sorry, at least through July, can only be a temporary because of the situation either you're in or they're in, or perhaps both of you. Like, it's taboo. Next out is greatest inspiration. Yeah, nobody inspires you more, and nobody inspires your twin flame more than you. Next out is our memories. They're haunted by your memories. They cannot forget you, no matter what it looks like, Leo. Support and encouragement. Very interesting. And lastly, spiritual awakening journey. So, Leo, this here, because they're showing us this is support and encouragement and spiritual awakening journey, I really feel this side is probably single or not heavily, like, involved with somebody else. I mean, this is a general, so they could be, but it's more like they're focused on themselves and really, like, reaching for a goal or a dream here. But they're haunted, Leo, by your memories, okay? You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You're not easily swept under the rug. And, you know, so just see what I mean by they look single and you look like you're in the karmic. Here it's like, you know, I'm haunted by our memories. I can't forget you. And with support and encouragement, that's like this person being there for themselves, like in a big, big way, because spiritual awakening journey happens, comes right behind that. So it's like this person is being very independent and strong and able for themselves, like building themselves up. But no matter what, it's like they cannot forget you. And over here on your side, we have temporary reconnection, taboo things, and greatest inspiration. And so for me, this is where you cannot reconnect with your twin flame without it being taboo, because you're involved with something else, even though your twin flame, because you're watching from afar, still inspires you deeply. It's just like if you guys could talk, it could only be temporary. You know, it can't be some long-lasting reconnection at this point, either what's going on in your life or their life, or a combination of both. Okay, it's you guys are like very your life journeys, like the paths you're on, are not together right now. Like, you guys are totally working on different stuff, and I don't know, the karmic, whether on your side, their side, or both, like, that has to play out before any chance of true reconciliation can come between, you know, for you and your twin flame. But all the while, like, there is this weird energy of, like, a standoff, you know, where maybe you both are trying to pretend to each other that you don't care anymore, but that's a lie, because you're still, like, looking in on each other, even though there's like this blockage between the two of you. So Leo, let's pull some advice about this. Maybe by October, this karmic relationship will have run its course, and there's a potential reconnection. time, Leo, just because I was feeling October strong. All right, blessing in disguise. Whatever you lost through fate, be certain it saved you from pain. So Leo, with this coming out as your advice, listen, even though like you miss your twin flame and you're not over them and you love them and like you're not very happy where you're at, and you think they're living it up, they're not, okay? They miss you just as much as you miss them. But you guys are working on different things in your personal life journeys right now. And this right here, blessing in disguise, like being together, you guys would lose more than being apart right now, just based on what you both are working on. And so you've got to trust the distance and the disconnection and what's meant to be, Leo. It will come back together when it's the right time. And right now, July is not the right time. There's a lot going on here, a lot that has to be resolved karmically. In a relationship, especially on your side. And this side over here, Leo, I don't feel that their energy is open to love and romance in general. Not with you, not with anybody. It's like they're very focused on their personal life, independence, spiritual awakening, you know, whatever it is. Like that's where they're at and that's where they want to be, and they're content with that. That's enough for them. But that doesn't mean they don't miss you and still see you as the one and only that they're supposed to be with. And so right now, it's like you guys are not compatible mates based on what you're working on and just who you are. It's like you're not compatible right now. So you've got to trust that it would be less painful to be apart right now than it would be to be together, just because you both are growing and transfer, like a lot of transformation taking place. And again, I feel October, maybe the karmic relationship has finally dissolved and you guys start coming back into union. But you've got to trust the energy as it is now. And Leo, they have not forgotten you. They are not over you either. Okay. Even though you feel that way, they're not. Trust me, based on this reading, they're not. You both are, I mean, pretty much mirroring each other 100%. These are the same cards. These are the same cards. The Eight of Energy, Eight of Thoughts would be the Eight of Swords. Four of Heart Energy, Four of Emotions would be the Four of Cups. You guys are freaking mirroring each other. And you're watching from afar, both thinking that you're better off without each other, but that's not the truth. It isn't. You guys just have different things to work on right now, okay? So, Leo, those are your messages. I wish you all the very best. Take care.